Hey guys, welcome to what should be a fantastic best of three. It is a Pokemon Perfect tournament match between Gacu and Astamatitos. More specifically, it is the semifinals of our ADV qualifier. So the winner here is going to be qualified for our cash-paying championship tour at the end of the year. A new tournament for ADV is going to be starting up next weekend. So if you guys want to participate in that, free to everybody, absolutely join Pokemon Perfect. Be on the lookout for that tour. But first, we need to resolve this tour. We've got the Linear Curve. He already is waiting in the finals. So, I mean, no matter what, whether it's Gaku against Linear or Asta against Linear, we are set for a fantastic, super high level final one way or another. We just have to determine who it is that's going to get there. So, like I said, this is a best of three. It is Gacu and Asta. Here we go. We've got Gacu on the bottom with Zapdos. He is known as a very offensive player, almost exclusively, in fact. A lot of defensive pokes that he does not like. He plays the way he plays, and he has a lot of success, so good for him. Asta, on the other hand, while he certainly has preferences too, is probably a bit more diverse than Gacu, can probably change it up a little bit more, so it's harder to say what he's going to bring. So far, when he's got a Mence and a Jirachi, that could be a mid-range Cloyster team. This could be some kind of support the Salamence squad with like paralysis spreaders, wish support. It's really hard to say. It's just too early on, but Gaku looks like he's got offense as he tends to do, and his Metagross, as we saw, has hidden power fire. So he's got some kind of mixed Metagross here, probably something along the lines of Meteor Mash, Psychic, HP Fire, Boom is usually the standard set. They can carry HP Grass, but that's not going to be the case here. And I think it's highly unlikely that he has Thunder Punch either, because not only would it take up a valuable move spot, but it's redundant a lot of the time with HP Fire rather, because you're trying to hit Scar. So here comes a Claydol. That's going to come in, take the neutral HP Fire. So Asta's team looks like a mid-rangey Magdoll kind of thing. Gengar comes into the Jirachi. We know that it's a toxic Rachi, so that's probably a decent bet. This very well may be a Pursuit Tower. It makes a lot of sense in my mind. That Jirachi doesn't want it around. Salamence doesn't want Gengar around, so I think we might be looking at a Pursuit Tower here. And if it is a Pursuit Tower, he doesn't go for it here. He gets out of the way. Hypno plus Dougie, always a dangerous combination. Tar could have ended up dead there. Asta did switch, but best thing he could do to the Dugtrio here is Toxic. That is not going to get him too far at all. A very favorable exchange for Gacu. Yes, there is some more poison damage thanks to some Protect shenanigans. 50-50 Protect coming up on the next turn. If he gets it, he's going to go for Protect again. So, I mean, there's going to be some amount of damage here, but the bottom line is that the Dugtrio is going to be alive and Jirachi will not. However, he does win the 50-50 Protect, so more poison coming. He now has a 25-75 Protect. Doesn't even try it. There's EQ, that's that. Jirachi down, Dugtrio poisoned but alive, and here comes Cloyster. So we do in fact have some kind of mid-range Cloyster team here, which is one of the things that I predicted early on. And interesting, Dugtrio stays in. He doesn't keep it around to potentially beat up the Tyranitar later. I don't know that I love that decision for Gacu, but he does get quite a bit of damage on the Cloyster by doing this. Takes it down to just 13%. And Asta knows that it's going to die to poison anyway, so there's no point surfing there. Might as well get another layer down. That's what he does. He's got 2 layers down, and Cloyster very much on the way out. Double switch shows Gengar pulls it back to meta, trying to fish for a specific matchup. He gets the matchup that he wants in the T-Tar. Great play from Gacu, setting that up. He's now going to have a free Meteor Mash if he wants it, which I assume is the move that he's going to make. And he gets the Meteor Mash on the doll. It's going to connect 48%. Claydol will not live another one, nor can it one-hit KO Metagross without a crit, which he does not find. However, Mash can just miss, which it does do sometimes with the 85% accuracy, but it will connect. Doll's going to go down. Gaku's going to take the 5-4 lead. Both guys have an unrevealed. For Asta, I would think it is something along the lines of an Arrow or a Coon would probably be my guess. Gacu, I'm a little less clear on what his team is here. We're going to find out soon, though. He's got Zapdos against Salamence, and Asta does not have a good switch that's alive right now for a Zapdos. The bulky defensive Jirachi and the Claydol were both probably decent switches, but now I'm not sure how he's going to deal with it. Sleeping Tar is the best thing he can come up with. DP is going to pass agility, so we've got a fast Coon here, and T-Tower remains asleep. That is one sleep turn only that he's killed, so he could take a nap for quite a bit longer, potentially. Maybe he's got Roar? If he does, he doesn't get a chance to use it there either. Coon is going to be at +2 speed, +1 special attacks, +1 special offense, thanks to agility and thanks to Calm Mind. And no more waiting for the tower to wake up. We are just going to attack. There's Hydro Pump. Down it goes. It is Last Poke. Aerodactyl for Asta. Going to need... Oh, that works. Gonna say, gonna need to dodge a Hydro Pump, but that's no bueno. And Gaku's going to take this one down handily. Asta gets thwomped in this one. Never really felt like he was ahead. Maybe the most important play was that Hypno on the T-Tower, because if it is in fact a Pursuit Tower, which it strongly looks like to me that it would be, it just feels so obvious given the rest of the composition for Asta and how badly he wants Gengar to not be there. So you've got to think, if the Hypno didn't connect, and maybe Asta goes like Crunch that turn, this could be a completely different game. Hypnogar is always so gimmicky. It is such a high upside, but 60-40 is such finicky accuracy. You never know what you're going to get. But it connected in this game when it needed to, and Gaku is going to take the lead in this set. He's got the 1-0 over Asta. He needs to take Game 2 or maybe a Game 3 to put himself in the finals against Lanier. Asta obviously very capable of running it back. Let's see if he does. Game 2 coming up next.